Guys, it's Lily. So today I'm going to be filming a really exciting video. It came to my attention over the weekend that my sister is 12 and she is starting to mature into an adult. So she's the baby of the family and my parents kind of baby her. She doesn't know really anything about what's going on in her body or what's happening. And I am her 15, almost 16-year-old sister, and I have been through what she's going through right now, and I really didn't know anything either, but I've researched and looked up a lot of things because I think the woman body is really cool. So I am going to make this video for all the people that, you know, their parents don't really talk to them about the woman body and about what's going on and about how to take care of yourself and starting to mature and grow up and all that stuff. So we're gonna be talking about periods, keeping clean, pads, tampons, shaving, panty liners, bras, deodorant, all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna touch briefly on each subject, and if you want a video on like a specific subject, then I will make a video. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get right into it. We are going to start with what happens when you're 11, 12, before you get your period. Before your period, you usually have symptoms, and they're not like bad symptoms, they're just changing symptoms. So what happens before your period is you start developing upper lumps. You start developing boobs, but it's not like boom. I mean, for some girls it is, but like usually it's just very slowly. And then you start getting hair down there, and you also get hair in your armpits. I actually started getting hair in my armpits when I was around like 11, 12. Once you start getting those symptoms, you need to start cleaning up every day. And also you get discharge. So discharge, I've talked about this in previous videos, but it's what you get before your period, and then like after you get your first period, you get it like at the time you don't have your period. Discharge is fluid or liquid that comes out of your hole. I'm just gonna try to make this not awkward and make it funny, but like also serious. It's fluid that you get 6 months or a year before you get your period, usually around that time. And it's basically just a sign saying like your body's changing. It's nothing bad. It's caused by the changing level of hormones. It's a healthy sign. So once you start getting this and all the other symptoms, you really want to clean up and take care of your body and know what is going on, because that is so important to know what is going on. Now I'm going to talk about your period and what happens and all that stuff. So I'm first going to talk about the like science of it. It's basically when your body goes through hormonal changes that lets you get pregnant, lets you have a baby. So in the uterus or the womb, it's a pear-shaped organ about the size of your fist, and it's located between your bladder and the lower intestines. Endometrium is the inner lining of the uterus. This comes out as your menstrual flow. So basically when you have intercourse, and that could be a video as well, I don't know, but when a girl and a boy do stuff, that gets fertilized by the guy's stuff. So how I can explain it is like it becomes happy, it gets fertilized, that's what it's supposed to do. And so then that's why you don't have your cycle when you're pregnant, because your egg is fertilized. But when you aren't pregnant, then the lining comes out because it's not fertilized. So there's 4 phases. First is the menstrual phase, which is when you bleed and, you know, the uterus sheds its lining because it didn't get fertilized. The follicular phase comes 6 days through your cycle, and it's when like estrogen's level rises and fully mature egg during 10 to 14 days. So that's when like the egg starts reproducing again. The ovulation phase is around day 14 in a woman who has a 28-day cycle, so after your period. Then the 4th stage is the premenstrual or luteal phase. It lasts approximately 14 days, and the egg travels through the fallopian tube to the uterus. If it's fertilized by the sperm, you get pregnant. So if not, the estrogen levels and stuff decline and the lining flows out as your period. The premenstrual phase is the phase where you have intercourse. Like you can get pregnant very easily because the egg is I would say like settling in. I don't even know if I'm making sense. Okay, I'm just gonna go on. But if you would like to look that up, like there's stuff on the internet. And anyway, that is basically like the science of it. I'm gonna tell you my experience. I've told you my experience in a couple of videos before, but I had very, very, very bad back pains a week prior to my period, and I had discharge for about 6 to 8 months before my period, but I had really, really bad back pain. It was unbearable. I had to go down to the office every single day and get Advil. I had no idea what it was, and then one day I got really mad at my parents for some reason, and I started crying, and I went to the bathroom. Blood. So I actually didn't know what to do. My mom never showed me how to use a pad. She never showed me like what to do, how to take care of myself. I had to ask her if I could start shaving. Like, she never told me to, and like I was basically the one, because I always want to be mature. I was always like a one step ahead. So I got my period and the pain was terrible. It could be because I'm little, it could be because of different things, but I have really, really, really bad cramps. My cramps usually are mostly in my back and down by like the vagina. That is pretty much the period stuff. I'm going to talk about keeping clean, when you should start, when you should take showers every single day, and all that stuff. I like to be really clean. I started taking showers every single day, I think starting in like the 5th grade, probably. Definitely start when you see symptoms. Now, for shaving, I shaved my legs. It's personal preference. If you have blonde hair, you can probably get away with not shaving until you're like in 6th grade, but I would say 6th grade is the year you should start doing stuff. I just use a Schick blade, a Schick razor, and it's like you can buy the blades. I've had the razors since I was in 5th grade, so I just buy the blades. Basically, I can do a video all about that. I don't wash my hair every day, so you don't need to wash your hair every day, just your body. Shaving your armpits, I think that is really important, to shave your armpits, unless you're not about that life. I mean, that's cool, but if you got hair there, it stinks. You're gonna start to stink. If you're the baby of the family and your parents don't tell you this, they say, oh no, you smell fine. No, you stink. If you don't shower every day, all those hormones and stuff are just gonna be building up, and like you're sweating, you're starting to, go through changes. You need to shower every day, clean down there. So that's very important. Cleaning the vaginal region. I have like vaginal soap. You can just get it at Target. I have the Target brand, and it's just like a gel, and you just I put it on my hands. You can put it on a washcloth, and you just like clean down there. For cleaning during your period, wet wipes, showering every single day. That's really it, and just perfume, good smelling stuff. So now I'm going to talk about pads and tampons. So I actually have a video about pads and tampons, so I'm not going to demonstrate anything because I kind of demonstrated like a little bit in that video, but I can do a like in-depth video if you want me to. I started out using pads for about 1 year. I used pads like 1 year, and then I started using tampons, panty liners. So this is really, really, really important. I stress this a lot. I know some girls don't, but I do. I wear panty liners every single day because it's just nasty to me. Like, I started wearing them when I started getting discharge. So very important because it just keeps you clean. It absorbs it, so you're not just like sitting in it, because it could make you smell. Definitely, if you have discharge, I would recommend using at least a thin panty liner. It looks like this. So I actually started using, it's the same brand, it's the same panty liner, but it's different because it's a wrapped. I usually use the ones that just come with the backing, and you tear the backing off and then you put it on your underwear, but I like these because they're really portable and stuff. It looks like a mini pad. Basically, just open it like this. And it's really thin. That's why I love these, because they're really super thin. And then you just put these on like your underwear. So like usually on the outline of your underwear. So on your underwear, like you see these 2 lines? That's kind of like an extra protection, and you're good to go. It feels weird for probably like the first couple hours you use it or whatever, but like I can't even tell I have it on anymore. I've been using them for 4 years. bras. So my sister just started wearing bras. Actually, I was the one that recommended her to wear one. When she was wearing like thin shirts or just regular shirts in general, you could kind of see like her little like boobs popping out of her shirt. And you know, that's embarrassing because I don't want anyone to like say something to her. So I told her like, I think you should start wearing a bra. And then I told my mom. We went to Justice and got her a training bra that is like a sports bra but has padding, and hers, she can pull it over her head, and I think there's one that like clips. It's just for support, and so like, you know, you're not showing your like nips. So she got it when she was 11. So she actually just turned 12. So she started getting all these symptoms at 11. I got my period in 6th grade. She's in 6th grade, so she's about to get her period. So that's pretty much all I have to say for now. I didn't say this, but for cramps, the number one thing I can say is heating pad. I'm actually sitting on one right now. It looks like this. This is from Walgreens, and there's this little button. You hook it up, and there's low, medium, and high. It gets very hot. Also, I have this because I'm on my period. I had a water thing that you could fill up hot water with. It's like plastic, but something happened to it. I use this now. This is kind of like actually like a neck thing for when your neck is sore or something. But basically, you just heat this up in the microwave. It has like rice or something. And I heat it up for like 3 minutes, and I put this on the front of my uterus. So yeah, I have videos about emergency kits in case you get it at school. I'll just list my playlist down below so you guys can check that out. But that's kind of the basis of all I have to say right now. I will definitely make in-depth videos of whatever you guys want. Yeah, just request it down below and I will so do it. And thank you guys for watching. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.